Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP, and welcome to AJTRIP's Video Game Talk, talking about the NBA 2K24 review for the PlayStation 5. Now, this is my first time playing the NBA 2K franchise on PlayStation 5, and for what I've played so far, I really liked it. I like the way that the controls feel. Like it's the same old stuff from the PlayStation 4 version with some little tweaks to it and things like that. I love the way that the game seems to be played. I've tried playing on a couple levels. I think Pro level is the best level for me, as it could possibly end up being maybe like the most realistic type of game where you end up with 105 to 104 or something like that, or 105. You don't end up with a 130, 140 point games like you would on PlayStation 4, but I've just played it just a minuscule bit. I've not played it too much so far, so that still may change. But I love the way that the game feels. I love the way that all the excitement is. A lot of the stuff that they have on PlayStation 4 that they still have on PlayStation 5 is stuff that I love. The first thing that I always love is I love the way they do the creative players. I really wish Madden would take a page from NBA 2K or from MLB The Show and do the creative players like this, so that you can just insert your creative players to any lineup that you want. You can just insert them anywhere you want. Once you find your creative player and you get it perfect as you want, it saves into like a creative player slot, and then you can just enter that slot anywhere. If you want to put them on the 67 Celtics, you can. If you want to put them on the 92 Bulls, you can. If you want to put them on the 2016 Dallas Mavericks, you can. It's just, you can do it anytime, and you can save the roster and things like that. I really wish that's something that Madden would take advantage of, because when Madden weekly updates every roster. It weekly updates every roster. Like this week, we're probably going to get the roster with, unfortunately, Nick Chubb out for the year with his knee injury. But it would be good to be able to update that roster and just add the creative players to the roster that you want, instead of having to create them all over again. That's something that I really wish they would really just take a lesson from NBA 2K or Major League Baseball The Show and do it that way. I also have looked at the way they do the My NBA modes. I think I like it. I like the way that it's newly spread out, and it's a new layout form of it. I think that's great. I think sometimes it's all you really need to do is just change the layout of the of each thing, and to differentiate itself from each year. And I don't know how it looked like on the PS on PS5 for 2K23, but I know 2K23 was for PlayStation 4. It looked just like it had been looking like the years before, but just with a new look, I love it. I love the fact that you can go and you can change rules. You can change the rule. You can make the draft 18 years older. You can make you can take away some of these things from the All-Star game. You can make them wear their team colors. Not wear these other jerseys, and you can take away the ridiculous schoolyard pick and just go east versus west. A lot of those that I love the way that they did, and it's gonna be fun to play now in a season mode with this, and it's gonna be grand. I had fun with customizing the leagues. I still think they need to figure out a way, because I think if you're going to do leagues, there's a way to do it. I think you can, instead of just having the 3 divisions, you should be able to select whether do you want 3 divisions, or do you want 2 divisions, or do you want no divisions whatsoever. I think that should be a good change for the customization of the league, and I think we need to work on the created teams that are already there, that are already created. You know, it's the same teams as the last 6 years. You know, seemingly on NBA 2K, San Diego Surf, the Vancouver Ravens, and the Baltimore Barons, and the Nashville Stars, and all these things. You know, they need to. You know, they need to. Or if you're gonna do that, then create more. I think they added a few more. If I'm in a thing like the Hawaii Breeze, and there's a couple others, but there needs to be some way, and maybe even if you just keep the names, like the Surf and the Lions and everything like that, but just don't have them attached to the same city. You can select your mascot or your team name, but then also select the city. So maybe you want to do the St. Louis, instead of having the St. Louis Sound, maybe you want to have the sound of Las Vegas. It'd be the Las Vegas Sound, something like that. You know, maybe you want to put a second team in Chicago, the Chicago Lions or whatever. So it's things you have to. It should be able you can do when you're doing the customized league and putting other teams in your into your league and slots. And again, changing whether you want divisions or you want 3 divisions, you want 2 divisions, or you don't want none divisions. I think that's a way to go as well. I think what this game feels like that it has is that it has, you know, freshness. And I don't know if that's because I've been playing the PlayStation 4 version. This is my first time playing the PlayStation 5 version, but it just feels kind of fresh to me, kind of new to me, and that's what I like. I can't reference enough the new layouts for everything, including like when you go into the season and the way that the players are laid out. Because usually the players were, you know, on PlayStation 4, you had a picture of the player in their basketball uniform doing something, and now they don't even have that. They just have like a picture of them with the name over it. They didn't have nothing like that. So that's something nice and, you know, great to look at and great to wear. I don't do like the NBA team, and I don't do the superstar mode. I always say those things can be removed from the game because I don't really know a lot of those who do those things. At least like the superstar mode thing, you know, like the single player game. I guess you can keep the NBA team thing, because a lot of people play that and then they go to like the courts and everything like that and they do it that way. But that superstar mode is something that you can just take out and you can use that space to even save it or to build up, fix like some other things up. Like I did not fast forward doing a franchise mode and see what happens, but what I would love to see is you know, a generated what's his face, Adam Silver at the draft, you know, announcing the name of the pick, and then the pick coming up, having put on the hat, shaking hands. Now, yeah, they may have that, they may not, but I would love to have seen. I think, and then that could be space that's, you know, done with you know, the superstar mode. So, all in all, I thought this was a fantastic game. For my first time playing on the PlayStation 5 with it, I thought I liked it. Again, this is just, you know, after just playing just a few, you know, tiny bits of it, not really diving deep into it, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I thought it was a great thing, and yeah, I cannot wait. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I thought it was great. So, we'll see if that changes later on as I continue playing, but yeah, 4.5 stars. Alright, y'all, post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of NBA 2K24. Do you like it? Did you love it? Do you think better? What fixes do you see? What fixes do you think it can be? I didn't see no glitches or anything like that, so that was great. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you think of NBA 2K24. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJTRIP signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.